or 15,000 is just 12. It's insane. Oh, well, 3,000 snuck in, but you know.
I did encourage something to sneak in.
Nice. So we're the Mind Army that I represent, and on behalf of the entire psychedelic industry, the Mind Army is fighting for the right to pursue happiness. And we believe it's your inalienable right to go inside your own mind for answers and healing. And so we've been fighting for that, and the Mind Army wants to present Rick Doblin with the inaugural Honey Badger Award. We had a video that we were going to show, but things got a little crazy. But basically, for anybody that doesn't know, there's a meme on the internet about the honey badger being the most ferocious animal, never backing down, never stopping. It doesn't want to get in a fight with you, but if you get in a fight with it, it will just not stop until you go away. And so that is Rick Doblin. Yeah. Just a few attributes here, just to show where the comparison is. So this honey badger, will quite literally fight 3 lions. It will be attacked by a 20-foot python, wrapping it up, and it'll still kill the python and eat it. It'll be stung by a cobra, fall over for 1 minute and get back up. It's adapted itself to be bitten by poisonous snakes. So I feel like that is Rick, to sue the DEA twice. I was recently traveling with Rick, and in a moment I was like thinking about it. I was like, Rick, how did you have the guts to sue the DEA? I know you were smoking marijuana and doing psychedelics, so of course Rick told me he wasn't super paranoid. He didn't think about it much. Once in a while, there'd be a car parked on the street or something that'd, be a little shifty. But that is, for Rick to, sue the DEA, to have to raise $200 million, and sue the FDA. This guy's enemy number 1, and but he's still standing. So maybe there isn't this global, Illuminati, because this guy would not be here. And so, as exciting as as we are here today, it's like we have important work to do, because the other side's not really ever going to stop either. Once there was an announcement in Alberta recently where they said mushrooms are legal, and then you read the fine print, and it says you have to have 2 doctors with you. So this is the kind of thing they're going to consistently pull out, or they'll say mushrooms can't have more than some strength. Whatever it is, we're going to have to keep fighting. And so we're honored to present Rick. And one other quick story I want to tell you is that Rick came on a baseball trip with me. We traveled for a few days a few weeks ago. We went to San Francisco, LA, Boston. We traveled around, and it was a lot of fun, but it was for Prostate Cancer Foundation. I didn't know at the time, but last year Rick got prostate cancer, and he, like a honey badger, just fought right through it, and here we are. And I shudder to even imagine where we would be as an industry if Rick wasn't standing here today doing whatever it took. And I think the movie coming out, Prescription X, this is going to be just one of those incredible movies that 12 years or something in the making, 10 years, and this is going to be in the Smithsonian, because this is like how you get something done. This is Rick's master's thesis manifested. And so we're very excited. I personally, when my company was testing out putting a psychedelic at the back of your neck topically that takes out the psychedelic effect, I came to Rick, and Rick, myself, were also not crazy about always taking the psychedelic effect out, but rather than being confrontational, Rick was like, hey, I want to try it, I'll do it. So as a honey badger, whatever you give Rick, he just takes it. So it's amazing if you ever need him to try something. So Rick, on behalf of the entire psychedelic industry, I want to, just one detail here. This animal is very ferocious. but on the back there's a couple of hearts on here because, you know, the heart that Rick has, you know, one of the stories that comes to me is that one of the DEA agents who was his nemesis 30 years ago is now joined MAPS to help the fight. So that to me is a honey badger, but you know, with heart. So Rick, we love you.
And I just want to share that I've been so inspired by a lot of the work that Zappy has done and the creative ideas that he's had. And you know, this video I would encourage people to watch about the honey badger. But it's something that I think we do need to have persistence. We do need to have courage. We do need to keep going. And so I'm so proud to be able to accept this. And you know, I never thought I would be like a honey badger. I didn't really know about them until Zappy talked to me about it. But yeah, and we have to, and I like the fact that you've got love on the backside.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Ferociousness, the ferocity of love. That's how we'll move forward.